I feel like most Stranger Things fans have their fair share of speculations regarding Will Byers, whether it's his connection with the Upside Down, him having powers, or something else revolving around his character's storyline, because there's so many speculations to be made. And of course, today for you guys, I have another theory regarding him and the Upside Down. Before we get into it, guys, I want to go for 75 likes on this video, and of course, subscribe if you are new, join my Discord where we talk Stranger Things every single day, and my link tree is in my bio if you want to find my other socials. Without further ado, let's get into this theory about Will in the Upside Down. So this theory is all about season 1 episode 8, which is of course the finale of the first season in Stranger Things. I'm currently in the middle of another rewatch, and when I watched season 1 episode 8, I noticed something about Will and his situation when he was in the Upside Down. Around the middle of season 1 episode 8, we can see Jonathan, Steve, and Nancy fighting the Demogorgon and coming up with a plan to kill it. So they put a bear trap in the hallway and they lit it on fire, and this left a huge burn spot in the middle of the hallway in the Byers house. Now keep in mind when I'm saying all of this, that the Upside Down, as of today, the current day in Stranger Things, when something happens in the real world, it does not happen in the Upside Down because time has stopped in the Upside Down. So simultaneously, while Jonathan, Nancy, and Steve made that burn spot, Joyce and Hopper were in the Byers house as well. And they ran over into the hallway and seen the exact burn spot in real time, meaning that the Upside Down was changing with the real world on that day. The Upside Down was still moving in real time with the real world simultaneously only while Will Byers was in the Upside Down. Because as soon as Will Byers was taken out of the Upside Down, it stopped moving in real time with the real world. Well, I don't think this necessarily means that he has powers, but I do think it could potentially mean that he has a connection with the Upside Down that most people don't. And I almost want to say it's guaranteed, because when Joyce and Hopper found him, he literally had a vine from the Upside Down in his throat, lodged down into his body, and that's how he was surviving. He was surviving somehow, some way. It doesn't even make any sense. It was literally down his throat. How was he breathing? How was he alive? He had no water or food for 7 days. And I think that this means that Will Byers can somehow manipulate the Upside Down to where whenever he enters it, it allows the Upside Down to change with the real world in the real time. I don't know how to explain it, but that's my theory. And I'll mention it again. As soon as he was taken out of the Upside Down stopped changing simultaneously with the real world. So either it was a coincidence, or it was because of Vecna, or I am right, and it was because Will was taken out of the Upside Down. And I know I keep talking about Will Byers potentially having powers or some sort of connection with the other world, but it just makes so much sense because the Duffers kept saying that Will Byers is going to have a bigger role in season 5. And if we're being honest with each other, he didn't even have a big role in season 4. So if we're talking about a bigger role in season 5, we're going to be talking about like he's right up there with 11 as the main character of the show. So I think it would make sense for him to have some sort. It doesn't have to be powers. I keep saying powers because that's just an easy word to go to. But it could simply just be he was brought to the Upside Down and connected to it. He was literally connected to it. Part of the Upside Down was in his body for a certain period of time. He was connected to it. So now he could potentially just have some sort of ability or some sort of connection in his body, in his blood, that allows him to not control the Upside Down, but maybe just make that relationship with the real world. And that's why it was moving and reacting in real time simultaneously. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm making something out of nothing, but I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this theory. And if you think I'm right, or if you have any evidence that proves that I'm wrong, I would love to hear it. Because like I said, I am in the middle of the rewatch, so maybe I'll find something later in the show that debunks the theory. That happens a lot with me, so let me know if you guys have any evidence that will debunk it. But this is my theory so far. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be releasing a lot of Stranger Things content all the way up into the release of Stranger Things Season 5 and beyond that with the Stranger Things spin-offs. The Duffers said that the Stranger Things universe, they want it to be bigger than the Marvel universe. So they want this thing to be huge and last for years to come. So I'm here for the long ride, guys, and I hope you guys are too. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.